Hello, just making sure you can hear me. You can wave if you can. Thank you. We'll begin class in just a few minutes. Good morning, everyone. We're gonna begin. My name is Madison. Thank you for showing up for my 75-minute vinyasa class. We're gonna begin class in child's pose. So big toes come together, knees splay wide. And slowly start to walk yourself down over your mat. Your chest can come to meet the mat, maybe the forehead or the chin. And just start to settle into our mat. Start to settle into the body. Letting yourself rest here. Just relax. Maybe you come to observe your body. Observe how it's feeling. Whether you have any tightness or tension or looseness in space. Just scanning the body from head to toe, seeing how we're starting our practice today. Just taking notice. There's no right or wrong, no good or bad. Just noticing. Maybe you start to connect with the body, connect with the breath. And just take note before we start to manipulate the breath, whether you have natural, shallow breaths, if you've already started some deep belly breaths, nice long inhales with long exhales. Then we'll start to elongate our inhale, matched by an equally long exhale, aiming for about 5 seconds each way. We'll take a couple breaths together. Start by exhaling all the stale air out, every last bit. And then inhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. And hold. Exhale. And hold it at the bottom. And inhale one last time together. Exhale. Try to maintain this breath at your own pace. Maybe you want to lengthen the inhales, lengthen the exhales. Or maybe you need to shorten them a little. Starting to connect with our Ujjayi breath, the slight constriction in the back of the throat. And you can connect with this breath for the next 75 minutes. Trying to remain present. While you're here, you can set an intention for our class. Whether it be for yourself, for someone else, the collective. It can be an I am statement. Be clear, concise with your words and what you want. I am healthy. I am kind. I am happy. Or just I am. And on your next inhale, walk your hands over to the right. Starting to stretch out the side body. Maintaining our deep belly breaths here. On the inhale, expand the rib cage. Exhale, sink a little deeper. And walk your hands back through center, over to the other side. And a couple breaths here, starting to wake up the body. Make your way back to center. Walk yourself up to tabletop position. Hands stack under the shoulders, knees come under the hips, and feet extend directly behind the knees to protect the joints, keeping everything in line. We're gonna come into our cat-cow series. Engage the belly, gaze comes up, drop the belly, cow pose. Exhale, cat, round through the back. Tuck the chin. Inhale, cow, gaze comes up. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Maybe pause at the top for a second, feeling a nice stretch in the torso. Exhale, cat. Pause and feel a nice stretch through the back. And then inhale, cow. Last one, exhale, cat. Maybe you come high on the fingertips. Really exaggerate your cat stretch through the back. Release the hands. Extended puppy pose, walk the hands out. Keep the hips over the knees. And slowly start to surrender your chest to the mat. The forehead can meet the mat. Maybe the chin. And soften into the pose. One more breath. Walk your hands up. Tuck the toes and sit back on the heels for a toe stretch. Knees can come together. If this is too much, you can walk the hands in front and release off the toes a little. You can stay tall. If you'd like more, you can reach back and send a little more weight into the heels, deep in the stretch. With every breath, maybe you can envision sending a little space to the toes. And ease them. One more full breath. And release the toes, plant the hands in front. Maybe you pound out the tops of the feet. And then release the tops of the feet to the mat, back to tabletop. Hands under the shoulders, knees under the wrist. And engage the belly, keep a neutral spine, and extend the left foot out. And then reach forward with the opposite arm. And flex and point, roll out the wrist and ankles. And inhale, reach forward, kick back, extend through the spine. And exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, extend out. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale out. Exhale, elbow to knee. Hold it for one full breath. And then extend out on the inhale. Exhale, reach back, grab the foot for a bind. Find opposition, reaching back and kicking back into the hand. Keeping up chest. And release on your next exhale, slowly with control. Plant the hand back into the mat. Release the knee, tabletop position once more. Rinse it out with a cat-cow. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Back to tabletop. Extend the right leg back. And then slowly lift the opposite arm and circle out the wrist and ankle. Reverse the direction. And inhale, reach forward, kick back. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, extend. Exhale, elbow to knee. Hold it for a full breath. Inhale, extend out once more. Exhale, reach back for the bind. Grab the foot and kick into the hand. Staying nice and balanced. And slowly release back to tabletop. From here, tuck the toes, come into a plank pose. Staying nice and strong here, press all 10 fingers into the mat, press the mat away, slightly rounded through the shoulders. And then on your next inhale, bring the left leg forward for dragon pose, planting the left leg on the outside of the left hand. You can stay high on the hands, starting to wake up the hips, or you can release down to the elbows if that feels okay. Option to reach back for a bind if you'd like to do so. Reaching back for the foot. And release the bind if you took it. Bring the hands back to the mat. Press the mat away. Tuck the back toes back to high plank pose. Shoot the front leg back. High on the back toes. Just for a breath. Then on your next inhale, bring the right leg out, dragon pose. Plant it on the outside of the right hand. Release the back knee, release the back foot. You can stay here or release down to the forearms. Maybe take a bind if you did so on the other side. And breathe. And then release the bind if you took it. Plant the hands back into the mat. High plank pose, shoot the front leg back. And then send the hips high, down dog. Maybe the first dog of the day, you can take them on a walk, pedaling the feet right and left, bending one leg at a time. Then we're gonna inhale high on the toes. Exhale the heels over to the right. Inhale high on the toes. Exhale the heels to the left. Inhale high on the toes. Exhale, the heels go straight back. Maybe they melt a little further into the mat than before. Just taking notice. Then on our next inhale, we're gonna lift the right leg high. Circle out the ankle. Drop the foot towards the glutes. Open up the side body. Maybe make circles with the knee. Reverse. Option to flip your dog if it's within your practice. Plant that lifted foot behind you. And lift through the chest. And then come back to three-legged down dog. Leg high. And plant it down to down dog. Opposite leg comes up. Circle out the ankle. Reverse direction. Drop the foot towards the glute. Open up the side body. Maybe make rotations with the knee. Reverse. Option to flip your dog. Planting the foot behind you. Extend through the heart, lift up. And back to three-legged dog. To down dog. From here, slowly tiptoe your way to the top of the mat. Or hanging ragdoll. You can grab each elbow and sway side to side. You can interlace the hands behind the back for a shoulder stretch and let them fall towards the earth. Letting gravity do the work for us, just a little hanging here. And one more breath. Plant the hands into the mat. Walk it back to plank pose. Press the mat away, high on the back toes, engage the belly. And lower down, knees, chest, chin. Inhale into cobra. The hands stay by the heart. Maybe you can lift them. Starting to warm up the lower back. The hands into the mat, make our way to down dog. Tiptoe our way back up to the top of the mat. Slight bend in the knees, root to rise, circle sun all the way up. Exhale, hands on the right side. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, look to the top of the mat. Exhale, travel. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, circle the sun all the way up. Exhale, hands to the heart center. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high low. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, look to the top of the mat. Exhale, drop. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, circle the sun all the way up. Exhale, hands from the heart center. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Pausing here for a second, regaining our breath. One more breath. Inhale, look to the top of the mat. Exhale, travel. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, circle the sun all the way up. Exhale, hands from the heart center. Last one. Inhale, hands come up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale to the top of the mat. Exhale, chop. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, circle the sun all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Plant the hands into the mat. Down dog. Step back. Hips come high. Elongate through the crown of the head as an extension of the spine. Everything in line. Inhale, the right leg comes up. Exhale, crescent lunge. Bring it through. The hands framing the foot for just a second. Create our foundation. Knee stacks over the ankle, high on the back toes. And then once you're ready, lift arms. Now slight bend in the back knees to protect the back. Hands can be extended overhead at heart center. It's not too rough. And on the next exhale, warrior two. Drop the back completely parallel with the mat. Just right knee over the ankle. And inhale, the hands come up. Straight front leg. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale up. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale up. Exhale, warrior two. Stay here for a few breaths. Feeling solid in our warrior, nice and strong. And on the next exhale. back to the top hand. The back hand can trail down the leg and wrap around the lower back. Inhale, straighten the front leg, reach back a little further. Then hinge forward to Madison pose. Hand comes to meet the shin, ground, or block, whatever is accessible for you. The gaze can come up to look at the top hand. Take a slight bend in the front knee. Half move, shift forward into the front leg, and place your bottom hands in front. Press into the ground with the bottom hand, lifting the top hand and start with the chest open, stacking the shoulders and then revolve your half move, plant the opposite hand down, lift the bottom hand. Spiral the chest open. Always use a block here to bring the ground closer. In warrior three, lift the bottom hand. Extend through the crown of the head and the back of the lifted foot. One more breath. And release, forward fold. Wiggling out the back, maybe shaping the tailbone. And then you take your flow all meeting down dog. High low. And down dog. Exhale, down dog. Once we're all in down dogs, inhale the left leg high. Exhale, bring it through. Press lunge. Keep the hands on the ground for just a few breaths. Get your foundation. Stack your knee over the ankle, high on the back toes. And then inhale, arms up overhead. Arms and pump the hands up, heart center. And on your next inhale, warrior two, drop the back leg to be parallel with the mat. Keeping that front bend in the knee. And inhale, straighten the arms, straighten the legs overhead. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale up. Exhale, warrior two. Last one, inhale up as high as you can. Exhale, warrior two. Hold it for a few breaths. Now we've got our foundation. Nice and stable here. And drop the back hand, reverse your warriors. Palm arm extends back, stretching through the side body. Lunge into the front knee, keeping that bend. Great adjustments. And then straighten the front knee, reach back a little further. The arm can trail down the leg in the back, wrap around the back. And then triangle pose, hinge forward. The hand can come beneath the shin, block with the ground. Wherever you're at on this side. May not be the same as the other side. And rooting through that front foot, half move. Take a slight bend in the front knee, shift your weight to the front leg. Slowly lift the back leg. The lifted leg can be pointed or flexed, engaged. Engage the belly. The gaze can come up to the top hand. Revolve your half move, top hand comes down, lift the bottom hand. Maybe the gaze can slowly come up towards the top hand. In warrior three, lift the bottom hand, extend through the crown of the head. Try to lift the back foot a little higher, creating a T in the body. And release. Forward fold. Take your flow, not all meeting down dog. Then inhale, right leg high. Exhale, crescent lunge. Round two, slow we're going. Drop the back foot, warrior two. Open up to the side. Reach forward to the front hand. Reach back to the back. Nice neutral spine. Keep the bend in the front knee. Knees over the ankles. And then reverse. Drop the back hand. Reach back with the top hand. Breathe. Straight front leg. Reach back. Roll right. Triangle pose, hinge forward the hips. Trying to remain flat within the body, stacking the shoulders on top of one another. And keep the hips on. Move, shift forward to the front leg. Plant the bottom hand. Engage the lifted foot. Reverse, drop the top hand. Lift the bottom hand, square off the hips. And warrior three, lift the bottom hand. Belly engage. Hips are square. One more breath. And release or fold. Take your flow. We just need it down dog. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, crescent lunge. Arms look overhead. Nice neutral spine. Exhale, warrior two. Back foot's parallel to the mat. Neutral spine, straight and tall. And drop the back hand at the top, reverse to warrior. Keeping that bend in the front knee at first. And then straighten back, reach even further. And bend a little more. Trikonasana or triangle pose, hinge forward, hand comes to meet the shin, ladder block. Half move. Shift forward into that front leg. Lift the back leg. Plant the bottom hand over the face. Maybe you need to block. Bring the ground closer. Reverse. Drop the top hand. Lift the bottom hand. Lift up the your hands. Warrior three, lift the bottom hand. Hands become the heart center. Reach out in front of you. Release more fold. You're gonna hang out here for the spin. Feel the feet to the ground. Sway side to side. Take a slight bend in the knees, root to rise, press the mat away from the feet. Slowly roll. Hands over, head. Exhale. Shavasana. Lift the toes. Start to feel all corners of the feet. Stay around the circle. Then we're making our way into tree pose. Right leg, you can kick stand on the ankle. You bring half high or half lotus. Stay here for a few breaths. Then slowly start to hug the knee into the chest when you're moving pose. Try to keep the hips square, nice straight spine. Then if you can take the peace fingers to the big toe, extend it for hand big toe. Always go right to the knees, bend. Grab below the thigh. That's more accessible. Then open it up to like spinal twist. Then dancer pose, maybe you can just swing the leg back and grab it. Or you can release it, have the knees together for a nice quad stretch. Leg more circle. Kick the foot into the hand, reach forward, find opposition and balance. And then release. That's the pose. Any different from your feet? Feeling more grounded with the left. Because they are intentionally set earlier in class. Using our breath. Check again. And tree on the other side. Extend foot, bring it up, back, thigh, or release. Just observing how it is compared to the other side with no judgment. It's harder to balance on this one. Flip moving pose. Hug that knee into the chest by making it square in front. Shoulders are square. And big toe. Grab your key fingers. Big toe. Send that leg out in front of you. It's all right if there's a bend in the knee where you want to grab below the thigh. Whatever variation, it's all the same benefit. Then open it up to the side. Opposite arm comes out for a counterbalance. And switch hands. Okay, the big toe. From here, dance and pose. Leg swings back to the back hand. If you want to keep the knees together for a nice quad stretch, if you'd like a little more, slowly start to hinge forward. Kick back into the hand. And reach up. One more breath. Slowly with control, release that foot behind you. Wide legged forward fold. Pivot towards the side of the room. Start with halfway flat back. Place the hands in front of the center of the head. Inhale. Exhale, start to fold. Exhale and fold and maybe towards the end, yourself a little bit deeper. Options to invert within your practice. You've done it before. If you'd like some help, do that with the after class. Three more breaths here. One more breath. If you're inverted, slowly start to make your way down. Maybe hover your feet an inch above the mat. Then we'll all heel to our feet. Closer together in your yogi squat. Toes towards the corner of the mat. Hands come to heart center, elbows split, and knees open. Try to maintain a straight spine here. Inhale, lengthen the crown of the head. Exhale, still close to your mat. Three breaths in. Lifting our tall in your pigeon, slowly start to walk down, belly your body over that front leg. Like to stay up, you can reach back to the line on that leg. Reach back to the leg. Pull it towards your glutes. Reach back and stretch back. 5 more reps. Last breath. Walk yourself back up. Plant the hands into the mat. Tuck the back toes. Press them out away for the lunge. Get that front foot into the mat. Keep the knee over the ankle to protect your joints. Really exaggerate this low lunge. Keep your hands planted in the mat. See how far you can extend into the hip. Rest. Maybe walk back like that. With the back. About 4 more breaths. Try to warm up your Madison splits. One more deep belly breath. Finishing our exhale here. Take a little deeper. Sit and hips back for half split. Maybe inch that heel out a little more, then flex the toes. Keep the hips over the knee. Arms can extend out in front of you. Inhale. Exhale, hold. Kind of bring the hands behind you for balance and bring me a little closer to the mat. Hold me closer to my legs. And then stretch the hamstring. One more breath. Slowly walk yourself forward, shifting into that full split Madison. Bring a block underneath the glutes, or underneath the hands to prop yourself up. 3 breaths here. Same half split. One more breath. Problem, the outside of that hip, bring the back leg to meet the front. The left leg's going to come on the bottom for 90-90. Knees and ankles stack on top of one another, and the top of the extend past the knee. Flexing the feet to protect the joints. Stay up tall. Slowly start to surrender. Fold over. Three more breaths here. Use your breath as a tool. Soften the hip with each breath. Last breath. Option for the bind, you can put it on the other side. And create balance with the body. Okay, it's not there naturally. About 5 more breaths here. Finding your head. Using the breath to soften and compose. More breaths. Last breath. Walk yourself back up. And yes, into the mat. Top of back toes. And the front foot into the mat. Over the ankle. And press into the mat. Lunge forward. And stretch. Then rock back, half split, send the hips back, stay over the knee. Maybe chin the front foot out a little more. Inhale, lengthen through the crown of the head. Exhale, fold over the leg. Extend out the front of the knee. Or reach behind. Your left. One more breath. And rock forward. Slowly shimmy that front foot out. Hanumanasana. Split. Use your blocks. And then once you find your edge, maybe you can find stillness here for just 3 breaths. Focus on the breath. Maybe you can fold over the leg. Last breath. And then wide-legged forward fold. Shift your way to the center of to face the center of the mat. However you need to face. Legs splay wide. And inhale through the crown of the head. Exhale, forward fold. Bringing the belly towards the mat. Maybe the forehead or the chin. You can place a block under the belly if it helps. Or a block under the head. Just 2 breaths here. Walk your way over to the right. Frame the right leg. And inhale through the crown of the head, straight spine. Exhale, fold over the leg. Try to melt the belly into the upper thigh. And surrender the forehead. One more, full belly breath. A full exhale. Stay low, maintain the space we just created. Walk yourself through center, over to the left. Frame the left leg with the hands. Inhale through the crown of the head, straight back. Exhale, forward fold. Melt over the leg. One more breath. And we'll make our way back through center. Frog pose. You can hinge the legs out, creating 90-degree angles. The foot extends directly below the knee. Flex the feet to protect the joints once again. This is too much. You can always opt for half frog. One leg extends straight back, the other comes out parallel, creating a 90-degree angle with the ankle here as well. I can cue halfway. Just taking notice of whatever you're feeling here, letting it go. We often store a lot in our hips. Maybe feeling something physical or mental, emotional. Just taking notice and letting it go. And switch to the other side if you're taking half frog. One more breath. Slowly release. Make our way onto our back for waterfall pose. So feet extend overhead, straight in the air. Try to press the feet towards the ceiling, feeling the lower back engage to the mat, engage the belly. Hands can come up to mimic the legs. Just staying here for a few breaths. You can place a block beneath the glutes if that helps release the lower back. And we're gonna come into our shoulder stand sequence. You can stay in waterfall if that's not within your practice. So for shoulder stand, rock onto the shoulders. Hands come to support the lower back. Body is trying to stay in a straight line. Everything is in line. Make sure you're able to breathe here. There should be space between the chin and the chest. And then slowly start to release the legs for plow pose. The feet come beneath or behind the head. Release them towards the mat. Hands can interlace behind the back. And if deaf man's pose is within your practice, slowly release the knees beside the ears. An easy connection to our Ujjayi breath here, making sure we're able to breathe. One more breath. And on your exhale, slowly release, roll down. Planting the hands beneath the glutes, setting up for a counter pose fish. So the hands are under the glutes, the elbows are supporting us up. The chest is the highest place to the ceiling. And the head remains in line with the spine as an extension of the spine. Toes are pointed. And then exhale, release to the mat for happy baby. Laying flat on your back, feeling the entire spine on the mat. Grab the outer blades of the feet. Pull the knees towards the mat and slowly rock side to side. Or find stillness, whatever sounds good to you. You can extend one leg at a time, maybe both legs. Just playing around. And then maybe we all find stillness for 3 breaths. And last breath. Slowly release the feet to the mat. Setting up for spinal twist. Feet are just beneath the glutes, and then release the knees over to the right side. Arms extend out. Gaze is to the left, the opposite of the legs. Inhale. Exhale. Relax into the pose. Inhale, knees back up to center. And release them over to the other side. The hand can come to the knee or extend out to the side. Gaze is in the opposite direction if that feels okay on the neck. One last breath. Then bring the knees back through to center. Hug them into the chest. Bring the knees to the forehead. The ball. Thanking yourself for all that you've done. And release, extend out for a full body stretch. Getting out any last wiggles. Maybe getting a sip of water before we come into Savasana. I'm going to be coming around with a cool cloth. If anyone doesn't want one, just place a hand on your belly and I'll skip over you. Overturn you. And slowly start to soften in. Take a few cleansing breaths together. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale everything that's serving your intention that you've set. And exhale everything that's not. Last one, inhale. And exhale. And then start to relax. Let the body soften for Savasana. In yoga, students often look so serious and so separate from one another. Where's the friendliness, the compassion, the gladness, joy? Without these, we have not achieved the true yoga. You must purge yourself before finding faults in others. When you see a mistake in someone else, try to find if you are making the same mistake. This is the way to take judgment out and turn it into improvement. Do not look at others' bodies with envy or superiority. We're all born different. Never compare with others. Each one of us has our own capacities or function with our own internal strength. Know your capacities and continually improve upon them. The quote by BKS Iyengar from Light on Light. Slowly start to awake the body, wiggling out the toes and the fingers. Start to deepen the breath. I want to thank each and every one of you for coming out today, for yourself, for me, for the studio, to be here together and share this space. The love and the light in me honors and cherishes the light in each and every one of you. Together we say, Namaste. Thank you.